Hi everyone, Identity here from Full Skill, and we're going directly into the Royal Arena Arena 7, which we just reached. We just breached 2,000 points. I like to open up with a Musketeer in the back row, somewhere far away, so I don't waste my energy ticks coming down. The advantage of a Musketeer is that she's really slow. It's a ranged fighter. He's currently hurting it with a 5 star 5 energy, actually fireball 4 energy, sorry for about that. So it's 4 versus 4, she doesn't do any damage to the tower. I'm cancelling hers with units which can directly move on. I think this is really important in Royal Clash to always have to counter your opponents with units to maintain a map presence. And what I like to do is always to split push. This deck is combined to always split push, and I want to, of course, always defeat his units while my units stand on the ground. I use the towers to actually tank damage, like right now, slowing it into her backpack, into her back, hurting her and trying to counter. The barbarians are really easily countered with a little goblin throwing his cannonball. It quite won't do any damage or even arrive. On the other hand, I'm putting the musketeer down directly in front of everything, so she goes. So while I'm dealing with this barbarians, I'm pushing the other lane. As you can see, I'm getting slowly but steadily into the advantage of health on my towers. So further applying pressures. Of course, I have certain always wait with certain usage of certain, like for example, Zap is always for the horde of the flying little goblins there or whatever it is to effectively put it down. The fireball I use for those horde only if you can see that, for example, a hog rider underneath it, because this will damage it significantly. Against the giant, I'm going with a musketeer in front, and I'd like to drop on the back line always mini P.E.K.K.A, so he can deal very efficiently with anything in the back. I'm not afraid to lose any towers. It's really not important. I'm a little bit currently playing a little bit slower than I used to because I'm talking too much right now. At the same time, of course, every time I'm getting engaged. This now, of course, is a tricky little bit situation, but you can see how effective the Zap is still against the Horde minions. Again, on the left side, I'm constantly making good choices here right now. I should be in a energy advantage. Currently, the difference is only 1, and we can send 1 Zap and 1 Fireball on the right side. It should be enough. Oh, it's actually two less. I think we're gonna lose this round. That was very unfortunate. Do I still get? No, it's too late. The match is over. So I lost. I miscalculated there a little bit. I think my mistake in this round was to play a little bit too slow and to be a little bit too self-confident. I think that I'm gonna win this round. It looked like I could win this round, but I didn't. Yeah, because of little mistakes, and then 21 points were missing to drag on the game. I had already damage on the other one, but new game, new concentration. So directly taking out the goblins, it's a 2-for-2 in this regard, placing the musketeer on the back again. He's planting down those elixir, which I like to counter immediately with a fireball to the face. It's 4 versus 5 energy spent, and the clue about it is that this elixir generator won't generate more energy anymore than it was doing, so win-win for me. Again, I like okay, this is now a tricky situation. I need to I'm running a little bit low on energy right now. I need to have the mini P.E.K.K.A right now to plant it in the back out against Musketeer. Otherwise, this is exactly what will happen. However, now I'm pushing back. It won't hurt as much as he did. But again, I'm not really scared about losing a tower early on, because it will teach you what exactly he's doing. It's more important to win the game instead of losing it or winning a tower. So his little Valkyrie is just walking around. I managed to place the Goblin Horde into his back. Immediately once he plants down the energy generator, I'm coming down on him with a fireball, meaning it won't generate any more and much. The little horde now will do even more damage. He has a musketeer to counter it, so the musketeer is walking down. I can place the mini P.E.K.K.A into his back. of the musketeer, it will 1 or maximum 2 hit it. I allow it to shoot at my tower once it has aggro, finishing it off, and now I can initiate the split push on 2 sides. Of course, he's countering with some goblins on the left with a Valkyrie on the right. It was a good move. Invested a little bit too much energy right now to even take out my goblins, which were now. Now we're getting into the final stage of the game, and ooh, I misplaced the fireball there. I didn't hit. That would have been better. One of those mistakes, of course, can cost you the win if you don't play carefully. And again, he is going down with those. I need to start expecting this musketeer is coming from back, but my little goblins will do damage. Let's see how much damage. 22. So the next little energy zap will finish it off. I'm waiting actually in putting it down. I still have time. I need to deal with his aggro right now. That's exactly what I'm doing. Doing the P.E.K.K.A. in the back now. I don't want to take any more risks. Putting it down, I think I will have to use another fire, but I prefer... Oh, and the musketeer is not in range. And again, I'm losing, I'm afraid. That's not very professional right now. Usually I have a better win streak, but I guess the talking and playing is currently a little bit too hard to make the right decisions. So anyway, first video done. There will be, of course, far more videos coming in future. I dropped even out of the Arena 7 back to underneath 2000s. The deck which I'm currently playing is a mini P.E.K.K.A, is the Goblin Barrel, the Spear Goblins, the Minions, the Zap, Musketeer, Fireball, and the Bomber. Zap was nerfed in the last patch. Its stun duration is only 0.5 seconds instead of 1 second, so that's kind of something you're feeling. But the stun duration is actually not so important how long it is, because the instant damage is important against, for example, the what is it called, the Minion Horde, and which is this one, in case you were wondering. To shoot them down so the tower can take care of them before they arrive. And what's most important is to reset certain attacks, like for example the Prince, the attack is the charge is resetted when you zap it, so that's sometimes really effective. And of course it's still very effective against goblins and against the Goblin Barrel especially, so you can shut them down very good. I'm Identity, and hopefully you enjoyed the video. See you next time, boys.